Hi and welcome to Tea with Lilibet. And if you're new to this channel, a special welcome to you. For those of you who are familiar with my channel, you'll know that I recently moved into a new place and I've been busy making lots of little changes and some bigger changes and trying to make this place function to meet my needs, including my business, which I run from home. But I haven't spent that much time sorting out the bedroom and I feel like it's really starting to get in the way of my daily life. So today I want to do some sorting in here, both my clothes and some other items that I've got stashed under the bed, and hopefully declutter a few things. The other thing that's happening is that I've got a company coming through here in the next week or so to take a look at my wardrobe and suggest how I might reorganize it. I might decide to add some shelves, some drawers, maybe do a double up of hanging racks, but I'm not really sure what I need yet, so I want to go through my clothes thoroughly and work out what I absolutely want to keep in the wardrobe. I've also been thinking a little bit about the decor in here. I bought a beautiful frame print that's going to be replacing one of the pieces of art that I currently have on the wall. I feel like I want something a little bit more modern, and most of all makes me feel really relaxed when I see it. I've got some of my shoes that are sitting out against the wall back there, and that's getting in the way of me accessing the dresser drawer as well. So I'm hoping that I can clean out the top of the wardrobe and move some of those shoes up and out of the way. The first task is to get everything out from under the bed to decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to declutter.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine?
These are the two big storage containers that I put my summer items in that I've been raiding over the summer because I didn't do a proper changeover between summer and winter. But I know that there are some items in here that I won't be using and need to declutter. Also got some hangers in there and some other random bits and pieces. A fairy costume. I think I've just kept these boxes because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep the shoes. This box belongs to these shoes here. I thought they were so cute and so neutral when I got them, but actually they're just really heavy and bulky, and they've got these tiny little straps that dig into me. So I'll try them on one more time, but I think they're probably going to get decluttered. And then I've got some dress shoes here, my silver dress shoes, which I'll be keeping. These are kind of like a blush colored neutral shoe. They're both very handy to have. These are some overalls that I got sent to me that don't fit me, that I've got to return. And this is like empty jewelry boxes. And I've kept it in case I ever decide to sell some of my Mejuri jewelry. It's always handy to have those boxes. This is just a little Christmas box, which I probably can let go. And over here I've got some spare hangers. And this is just an old bucket. I've got a replacement printer cartridge, which will go in the storage unit that I build for my business in the living space. So let's just put that up on here for now. It's probably just going to go back under the bed, but just want to get that out of the way. I want to go through these containers first and see what I want to keep and what I want to declutter.
Satisfying you while I keep bleeding. I don't know why you act like you innocent. You wanna take a piece of my heart again. I get you up, cause I just don't know. Something in your eyes, the way you stare me that I like. I wanna let you go, but it's like something holds me tight. You might break my heart tonight, but I'm gonna hold it tight.
So here's my declutter pile so far. I'm not done yet because I haven't gone into my actual wardrobe to declutter anything. But these are items that I'm going to be keeping. Those are on my spare hangers, the evening shoes. That's a little pile of things that I'm definitely want to keep. And over here, this is my maybe pile. So let's just separate that out a little bit. I bet you're wondering what those are. Yep, they're hand weights, dumbbells that I use for exercise. Obviously, I haven't used them since I moved in, so I might just unwrap those and find a spot for them in the living space to store for now.
Heartbreaks and heartaches, we tried too many times. Heartbreaks and heartaches, we tried too many. No one knew you like I do. Wonder why you want me by your side, like all the time. You want my love all night, telling me lies. Maybe stop telling me lies.
This is the current state of my wardrobe. A few things jammed in there, but I do use a lot of these things. And up the top is a bit of storage that really does need to be sorted. And of course, my boots, which I love, my bun stands. And the other side, this is a fan that I'm going to get installed. So that box is going to go. I've got my yoga gear. That's some lining that I want to put in drawers. And I've got some musical gear here as well that goes to the back there. And my old heater, which I have decluttered from my kitchen area, but I just haven't gotten around to listing it yet. This is the main area that I want to look and see if I can declutter today. And these are mainly winter things, but I'll also try and get rid of some of my summer things. And up there, I've got some lighting equipment. And that's a basket of all kinds of things. I'm not sure what's in there, so I'll have to get that down. That's my summer duvet, so I really do need to get that down and change over from my winter duvet. So I'm going to start by getting all of my winter things out onto the bed and see what I'm going to be able to declutter. After having sorted through my winter things, I have decluttered a couple of items. And that's the pile that I'm definitely keeping. It looks really big, but a lot of them are quite thick coats. We really do get the 4 seasons in Melbourne, so I do need all of those coats. And my scarves on top. And over here is the pile of maybes. Unfortunately, I don't really have any other place to store the winter coats, so they're going to have to go back in the cupboard. And then I want to put all the other winter things that I'm going to keep into one of those containers over there, or both of those containers. These are actually my work pants, which need to stay out for all seasons of the year. I just washed them, so that's why they're inside out at the moment. So they'll definitely be kept. I think probably this coat could be packed away, and might try to pack this one. These are two winter things that I'm going to keep hung up. The skirt is a faux leather, which I think is going to get creased if I put it into storage. You can see how lightweight this sweater is. It is wool, but it is nice to have this. I even wear it over this white dress sometimes, just in the evenings if I need something that's a little bit snug. So I'll keep these ones in the cupboard. Okay, I've gone through all of the winter things and everything that was under the bed. So the next thing to do is to go through all of my summer things. And this is the bit that I really struggle with because I love linen, and so I find it really hard to say goodbye to anything that I have as part of my summer wear. As a YouTuber, I watch a lot of other content that I love. Some of those people are minimalists or they're minimal-ish, and I feel really inspired by what they do with their wardrobes. I love a year-round capsule wardrobe, and that would be a fantastic thing to have, but I don't live in the right kind of climate for that. I've got things that I need to just wear in the wintertime because it does actually get quite cold in Melbourne. So I don't really think that's a viable option for me, but I have done a winter capsule before, which was really successful. It made it really easy to manage my clothes, but I'm not sure that I'm ready to do something like that for my summer wear. I'm just going to get all of my summer gear out and see if there's anything that I can let go of. Gone through just about everything in my wardrobe. So all I've got left in here is a little slip. On this side I've got the coats and a couple of winter items that I've decided to keep in the wardrobe. My work pants, some evening wear that I haven't sorted yet. I've only got the 3 items, so I'm probably just going to leave them. Some workout gear. I probably will move this into drawers, but just keep it off the bed for now because I've got enough on there. And this is sleepwear. Over here I've got 2 piles. I've got my maybe pile here. And over here is my definitely keep pile, which is a bit bigger. Because I'm struggling to get rid of my summer things that I don't use very much, I've decided to hang on to the items that are in my maybe pile. Just hang them with the hanger turned around and see by the end of the summer whether I've worn them or not, and then reassess whether I want to declutter them. It's not perfect, but it's the best I can do today. So I'm just going to put everything back, and I'll mix all of these items in with everything else, and we'll just see if I end up wearing them.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy,
clothing decluttered and put away, my next task was to tackle the top shelf of my closet. When I first moved into this apartment, I threw a whole bunch of things up here just to get them off the floor and out of the way. But now I want to use it to store some of my winter boots that I've been keeping on my bedroom floor.
Out loud, laugh out loud. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder.
As I mentioned, I didn't get to do a proper seasonal changeover this year, and I've still got my winter duvet on the bed. So while I'm doing this wardrobe clean out, I'm going to take my summer duvet down and swap it over. I've also now sorted through everything from the top cupboard. Everything on this side of the bed is being decluttered. I've got hangers here, some flip-flops, some ankle wrap shoes, and I've got a pile of clothes here which I'll go through in a minute. My strappy heeled sandals. This is like a shoe storage system which I've decided I'm not going to go with. I'm probably going to get drawers put in my wardrobe, so I'm going to get rid of that. And this is an old toiletry bag, a feather pillow that I no longer use, a cushion that I don't need. This is a gorgeous enamel garbage bin. I kept it from the old place because I had a separate bathroom and toilet, so I needed 2 bins, and I don't need it anymore. This Christmas box I'm going to declutter. This is the cushion that belongs on the outdoor chair. I've got some other cushions on there at the moment, but if I ever decide to sell the chair, I want to hang on to it. And this is a cushion that I want to hang on to. I've ordered a new couch and I want to see if it goes with that, and if it doesn't, then I'll declutter it. And these are just some storage boxes that I don't need right now, but once I build more storage in my place, I might actually need them. Some spare hangers that I want to hang on to, toiletry bag, and these are garment bags that I use when I travel. Some more spare hangers, empty shoebox, and some little cloth bags. And those are my evening shoes, which I don't currently have a space for in the wardrobe, but once I renovate the wardrobe, hopefully I'll have a space for them. I'll just show you the clothing that I've decided to declutter. The Silk Laundry cami is absolutely gorgeous, but the color isn't that flattering and I never wear it, so I think I'm going to sell this one. This is an old black fleecy lined top that I've just kept for cleaning jobs and that sort of thing, but I think it really does need to be just gotten rid of now. Maybe the fabric can be recycled. This is a merino V-neck sweater. It is in really good condition. I have something that I prefer to wear that's almost exactly the same, so I'm just going to donate this one. Someone will get good use out of it. This is an old stretchy cami that I used to wear for exercise, and it just needs to be recycled for fabric now. This is a little white denim skirt that I've had for years. I've just kept it for sentimental reasons, actually. I haven't worn it for a long time, so probably either donate it or sell this one. This is a beautiful cashmere pant that I bought as part of a set. The waistband is a bit tight. It just doesn't fit me very well, so I'm probably going to donate this one. This is a pant that I was considering from my last decluttering video. It's got a little cuff at the bottom. It's actually quite beautiful. It's from Everlane. I haven't really worn it much since then. Maybe I've worn it once. It's not super comfortable for me, so I think I'm just going to sell this one. I'm actually a bit sad about this one. This is a gorgeous Silk Laundry dress. It's about mid-calf on me. It's absolutely beautiful, but the fabric's a bit too thin for me to really wear as a dress. The color doesn't really suit me either, so I've decided to just sell this one. It's time to let it go. This is a top. I got it for gigs. And it was really just, I don't know, I bought it on a whim. But I don't really wear it anymore, so I'm going to give that one away. This is a sequined black cami that my sister gave it to me. It's by DeCuba. It's a little bit too big for me, so I think I'm either going to sell it or donate it. And this is a tie-dye beach dress that I've had for years. It's very comfortable. I don't really wear these colors anymore, so I'm probably going to just donate this one. It was handmade by this gorgeous woman in Byron Bay, so hopefully someone will enjoy it. And that's all the clothes that I'm decluttering. I would have liked to have gotten rid of some more things from my summer wardrobe. I have set it up so that my maybe items have the hanger turned around, and hopefully by the end of summer I'll know if I hang on to those or not. It's time to pack up the items that I'm going to be decluttering for either sale or donation, and also to find homes for the things that I'm going to be keeping that aren't going to go back into the wardrobe. And now it's time to remove the winter duvet and change it for the summer one. But before I pack it away, I'm going to air it out for around a day so that it's nice and fresh when I take it out for next winter. I've decided to remove the print that I'm going to be replacing now to see how I feel about it not being in the room. It's been with me for many, many years, so I may end up keeping it in storage before I decide that I'm ready to let it go. I do have a bit of tidying up to do, some things that need to go into the storage unit or into my car to be donated. But let's take a look at the wardrobe and see how it's looking after reorganizing it. My goal for today was to prepare for the wardrobe customization people to give me a quote on designing a wardrobe solution for me. So I really wanted to declutter everything that I definitely don't want to keep and understand what I have so we can work together to find the right solution to fit my needs. I'll be honest and say I would have liked to have decluttered more clothes, but I really like all the clothes that I currently have, and I just want to see how I use them for the summer before I decide whether I'm going to keep them. Because I decluttered quite a few things from the top of my wardrobe, I was able to get the shoes that were on my floor up into the top shelf, and that means I have better access to the 2 lower drawers of my dresser. And I've also got rid of a lot of clutter and things that I just didn't realize I was still keeping from under the bed. So I feel like my bedroom is a lot more organized than it was at the start of this day. And I also can't wait to get that new piece of art. I am planning to do a review of all of the changes that I've been doing in the apartment, including an update on how I'm going with the new kitchen drawers. And I can't wait to share all of that with you because there's quite a few things that I've done in the apartment that I haven't showed in my videos yet. So stay tuned for that video. But thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that you got some value out of it and that you found some inspiration to clean up your own bedroom. I really do feel like order has been restored to the bedroom. It feels a lot more peaceful and calm. If you enjoyed this video, you'd be helping me out a lot if you gave it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, I'd love to welcome you to this channel. So thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.